Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're taking a look at another ammo can. This is a model M548. And let's take a look at the markings here. On this side, we can see here 2 each of cartridge 20mm electric primed in bulk. So instead of there being one package, it's actually 2 enclosed packages in here typically with this marking. And here we have a lot number. In this case, this one also says documents enclosed, ADR, and we have an FV number. So these could possibly translate over to other international numbering systems. Continuing on the yellow print, weight 22 pounds, CU 1.3. I'll let you figure that out. Used in MG1 gun SAPHEI PGU-28/B. SAPHEI, or SAPHEI, stands for Semi-Armor Piercing High Explosive Incendiary Projectile Gun Unit. So this being for a 20mm gun platform. Again, these... looks like if it's in bulk, these would have to be linked through a linking press. You know, when you lay a bunch of rounds in your press, and then using a manual lever, or if there's actually, I think they do prefer the manual ones, so you have the feel of any resistance, because it does take a little bit of push to seat rounds inside links. So continuing, we do have further number here and AG77, and it also looks like something here was painted out. I can feel a definite difference in the texture layering here. Let's flip this over. On this end, we can see here again 2 each cartridge 20mm electric prime bulk, AG77, and that lot number again. And looks like somebody even painted it underneath. Continuing on this side, less markings, but here you can see more possibly travel codes for shipment. And again on this side, similar markings here. Let's quickly look at some of the other features. Here we have a reinforcing rib. As you can see there, it is kind of a hollow, semi-hollow tube. You can see here as well all the reinforcements around the edges of the lid. Quickly, let's look at the bottom. You can see here it is a folded over welded system here, and basically one shell gets wrapped around and then welded to the bottom. Here would be the seam side where the larger shell is wrapped around. And if we continue on the top, this one does have markings on the top. And again, the UN markings, travel code, cartridges for weapons, and now we have a TCN FV number as well. A lot of scratches on the top. So looking at the lid, you can see here some little bumps here to help with stacking from underneath. And let's go ahead and take a look at the handles. So you have 2 grab handles to help with lifting. They fold down and then they fold up and out. And they also have these additional, feels like softer plastic, not definitely more harder than rubber, possibly a synthetic material. And these are your actual locking flaps. So they flip up and out, and they interlock with these bulges on the body of the box. If I go ahead and grab these and lift, we can take this off. And again, we can look at the reinforcement kind of bending done. If you look on the inside, you can see here another number. Notice the large grommet seal on the inside there. And if we look towards the edge that seats on the rim of the can, another smaller rubber grommet there. I'll set this aside right now. Inside the can is empty, plain sides, as you can see. And this did come with a label. This was an aftermarket can from Ammo Can Man. So here's a little bit more information, as well as the dimensions if you're interested. And there's that seam again where the whole shell is folded around, welded here, and then the bottom is welded as well. So it's really a big can that can be repurposed for stuff, and this one is in pretty good shape. Scratches, but no major dents or anything. So taking a very quick look at an M548 ammo can for 20 millimeter ammunition. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on vintage milsurp tools and expanded topics. We also do unboxing videos, as well as a selection of book review, meter reviews, and a series called Curios for the Curious. Videos on more artsy type objects. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.